Hello everyone, Merry Christmas. I'm sure we all take great pride in Isaac, David and Kitty being part of New Zealand's World Cup victory. Great for the game, great for the club. I'd like to take some of your time to talk about progress. Firstly, for those smart Alecs out there who think that I need to be in the spotlight all the time, this is not my idea. I prefer to do God's work in the background of South, but Shane Richardson insisted, and he's awfully good at being insistent, like a CEO should be. Progress. How do you read it? How do you judge it? We finished 14th last year, 7th the year before. I was disappointed, I bet you were too. So were the players. Believe it or not, the depth of the players' disappointment is progress. On the surface, you could easily say that there were steps backwards in 2008. However, we beat the eventual premiers and beat them well. Remember that last try against Manly? What a load of bollocks that decision was, eh? Anyway, Roy won't be doing that again because we learn our lessons quicker these days. That is progress. We had players with major injuries who were rehabbed on the run and brought back to the side on a specific timetable. That's progress. We had 3 rookies come into first grade ready to compete mentally and physically at that level. That is progress. We move our operations into Redfern soon, a purpose-built training facility, dressing sheds, gym, medical rooms and a theatrette for watching game footage. We're returning to Redfern. How good does that sound? Progress. Look at the squad, how it's being shaped. There's logic and intention in the choices being made in a specific strategy to strengthen gradually in all areas of our playing roster. Progress. We're building a team around our future superstars like Isaac, Sutto, Sando and Merritt. How's this for progress? Look who belongs to South now. Helping Shane Richardson and Nick Pappas are people like John Lang, a premiership-winning coach and a legend of the game in his own right. Our head coach, Jason Taylor, he finished his playing days as the highest point scorer in history. Errol Alcott, 20-plus years with Australian cricket, bringing his knowledge of the game and the Hooters voodoo to us. Mark Hughes, generally acknowledged as one of the finest recruitment guys in the sport, he's had the leading hand in bringing Isaac, Chris, Jamie and Rocky Capewell to us. You've got to acknowledge that strike rate. Gordon Tallis, he captained his club, his state and his country. Enough said, legend. And now, he belongs to South. Just a question. Do you belong to South? Have you been to the South shop lately? There's cool, well-designed merchandise in there. Buy your girl the baby blue or pink bunny t-shirt for Christmas, or your guy the yin yang rabbit t-shirt. Cool stuff, not noof parachute tracksuits and the like that we've had before. Progress. Next year, you'll see the Golden Era hoodie. It's a must, it's a cracker, you're going to love it. I'm always going to be a South boy. Always have been. That won't change. Next week, someone will need to find a couple $100,000 for gym equipment, 50 or 60 more for interior design fit-out costs at Redfern, individual named lockers, ice baths built in, inspirational things like huge photographs of Benny Waring, Clive Churchill, Bob McCarthy, Gary Stevens, Mario Fenech, George Piggins, Mike Cleary, Eric Sims and Spud Carroll. Boards with every player from every premiership we've ever won listed. Team photos from every year we have on record, all the way back to 1908. Inspirational stuff that the players will benefit from, an atmosphere that brings them inside 100 years of history. Now don't worry about the bill between generous sponsors and myself. We'll get it done this time. I will tell you this though. I won't continue to put the type of cash I've had to into South so far, forever. The business has to begin to stand on its own feet. Be quite sure that is not an emotional issue for me. It is what it is. We cannot control wider issues of the game, the value of broadcast rights and such, though through Shane's great relationships, we always have the opportunity to make our point, and that is progress. We cannot rely on the NRL or any other governing body. We have to be what we've always been, self-reliant to the core. By removing some of the football club's costs, we are budgeted to break even this year. Progress. Here's a reality check though. We have 5,700 something members now. Our stated goal for this year is 8,000, but we need 15,000. That's right. Budget reality check is we need 15,000 paid up members, preferably season ticket holders, renewing year in, year out to keep us heading in the right direction, to fill the hole between major sponsors, NRL grants, and the true cost of doing business. To ensure that South continues to be a club that players want to come to and want to stay with, because we go the extra mile on behalf of our players and on behalf of our community. What we need is a simple change in culture. It's just not good enough to be a fan of South. It's an imperative to be a member. Imperative. If you want us to keep pushing in the right direction, keep being able to afford to make positive decisions in all areas, you need to do your part. You need to put your shoulder to the wheel as well and spend some time on the grindstone with us. We're making diamonds from coal here. We are bringing South out of the dark and into the light. Slowly but surely, this diamond will shine. But we can only do it properly if we all do it together. Encourage your mates, encourage your family, belong to South, become a member. Let's just clarify, I'm not talking about the Leagues Club. I'm not talking about any other fan group that implies affiliation. I'm talking about becoming a member of the South Sydney Football Club. Joining the South Sydney Football Club as a ticketed member is the only way you can really say that you're not only a fan, but you're an integral part of our next 100 years. You know, when I first came to Los Angeles, I paid my own way and rented my own $20 hotel room. These days, if I have to come to LA, someone else spots me a ticket in the pointy end of the plane and rents me a place like this to stay in. I'm a big fan of progress. Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a great Christmas. Look forward to seeing you next year. Go the Bunnies.